I look like Garboo sauce today. But I'm very disappointed. I had talked to my boss today, and we were talking about a situation that happened yesterday with a drug addict, and I had asked him if we could get a pepper ball, paintball gun, but that shoots mace balls. And he was like, no, all this. And he was like, well, what happened? I said, I was leaf blowing, and the drug addict was sitting in a chair next to the tent. When I got to him, he stood up and started picking up his stuff. And as he's picking up his stuff, he had said, I'm not moving. And I said, okay, I'm not gonna stop leaf blowing. And he says it again. So I'm like, okay. I put my earbud back in and I start blowing the candy and the cigarette butts that are on the ground by his feet. And he says something. I pull my earbud back out. And he takes a step to me and he says, if you leaf blow again, I'm gonna knock you the F out. So I take a step back and I pull my knife out, but I don't engage the knife. This is a little tiny baby knife. And I step back and I just kind of stare at him, and it's kind of like a little weird standoff. Then I leaf blow the ground, and he looks at me like I'm crazy. And then he starts doing all this, just cussing me out, calling me a bum. And I'm like, I'm a bum and I need to find something to do. And how am I a bum and I have a job and I'm doing my job? I'm clearly not a bum. Like, I have a 2-bedroom apartment. I don't look like a bum. Granted, I look rough, but I don't look like a bum. I don't smell like y'all. Yeah, none of those things. And I end up just leaving because I know what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna sit here and argue with somebody that doesn't have anything to lose. And that's the thing that people be forgetting. These homeless people and these drug addicts, they don't have anything to lose. We have everything to lose. They don't have anything to lose, not one thing. And they don't care because they don't get took to jail. But nothing matters to them. It's a book and release. But what I was telling my boss is we need something to protect ourselves. And, well, you should have just left and called the police. I did that. Well, what happened? Nothing. The Portland police said that I should have just left him alone. I'm doing my job. What do you mean? I asked the cop, what's the difference between a homeless man or a drug addict and a civilian? How come they can threaten people and do all these things, but a normal civilian can't do it? What's the difference? The cop said, well, maybe he just woke up and he was in a bad mood. You're not even supposed to be able to camp on the sidewalk. You're not even supposed to be here. Like, what happened to taking them to jail for that? And like I was telling my boss, like, we need something to protect ourselves. Because that little knife that I have, these people out here walk around with machetes and hatchets and sticks and poles and crowbars and stuff. Like, yeah. I know a few people down here that have been threatened with hatchets. And I don't understand. I can't understand it. Because it's like outside of work, I carry a gun everywhere, and everybody knows that. I don't play with my life at all. Not one bit. I don't play with my life. I'm legal to carry. Yeah, I have a concealed weapons, but regardless, and then my boss said I should have called security. The other boss called security. I didn't need to call security. The cops said we're gonna ride by and see if he's still there. Okay, well, what if he is still there? Oh, we're gonna talk to him and see if he'd take it easy on the what did he say? Take it easy on the locals. It was something crazy, and I was like, "Are you serious?" And he said, what would you like me to do?" And I said, "Take him to jail." Like, he just threatened me. When did that happen? When did that be able to be okay? Like, yeah, back in the day, you used to go to jail for stuff. Like, actually stuff, like threats. Yeah, you're going to jail. Let me do that. Let me do that to any one of y'all. I'm going to jail because I'm a normal person. I'm a normal person. I'm going to jail. Doesn't matter what I got going on. Doesn't matter that I have a full-time job. Doesn't matter that I have a daughter. Doesn't matter that I have a fiance. Doesn't matter about none of that. You're going to jail, bud. But these homeless people and these drug addicts, they can do whatever they want. And we're paying for it with taxes because they're tearing us up. But they can do whatever they want. They can steal whatever they want. There's no consequences. And we want America to get great. There's no way it can get great and nobody's being held accountable. That's why all these people are out here like this, because they don't have responsibility. They don't need to be held accountable. And it's okay. It's okay for them to be like that. That makes no sense. It's not okay. We have to be our own respondent. Nobody's gonna come. Nobody's coming. I had another situation here, like a year and some change ago. I was checking the compactor. I was off work, and I stopped here to get something. And I checked the compactor. There was a dude that was out. I was out by the compactor. I asked him to move. He said fine. Got up, started walking away. Tried to shake my hand. And I was like, "Nah, bro, I'm good." Cause the big C. Nah, I don't shake people up. I don't do that. And he gets mad. And at this point, I see he's getting irritated. So I walk in the street, and I'm walking away. He comes in the street, and he walks on the other side of the car, because I'm in the middle of the street, because I'm just walking around. And he gets to the back of the car, so he's more in the middle of the street than the sidewalk. So I lift up my shirt, and I place my hand on my gun. He stops walking, looks at my gun, looks at me. He does this 2 more times, and he says, "I'm going to make you shoot me," and sprints towards me. I backpedal. "Yo, what are you doing? Like, chill out. Like, relax. Get away from me." He stops running. I stop running. "Oh, yeah, you ain't got it in you. Blah, 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 blah." All these things. He starts walking away. Turns back around. Chases me again. He's, "Yeah, I knew you a P and blah, blah, blah. You ain't got it in you." And I'm like, "What is wrong with you? I don't want to shoot you. That's the thing. They don't have anything to lose. They have nothing to lose. Who says that? I'm gonna make you shoot me. That's how you know that's like there's so many things that are just not right. And I don't know what's going on, man. I know society is terrible. I'm very disappointed where I work because they don't care about us. And it was like the other day. No, it was yesterday. Matter of fact, I had just got off work, and there was some construction being done downstairs, but we couldn't tell where the sound was coming from. And I had just clocked out, and my boss called me to do something before I left. So I'm on the phone with him, and he's like, "What's that noise?" And I'm like, "I don't know." I walk to the end of the hallway, and I think it's this resident, because it sounds like it's coming from his apartment. He says, "Knock on the door and see if it's them." I'm off the clock. I got my gun. I'm not doing that. That's no, I'm not doing it. That's doing a whole lot. Considering I'm not on the clock, I'm not doing that. Because at that point, who the F are you? Who are you? Bro, yeah, I'm cutting the building in half. Okay, well, and that's another thing. I don't have proof. They don't have to let me in their apartment if there is no active flood or anything like that. Just because of a loud noise, I'd have to call security or something like that. Oh yeah, but back to the guy that was chasing me, and I told him I didn't want to shoot him. I left that situation, and I had called security, and I had left. After I called security, I called the cops. And they said they'll get somebody back to me. I'm on pretty much Burnside. I take the max from Burnside to 92nd and Foster. And then I'm probably down there for like 15, 20 minutes. Then the cops call me. It took an hour for the cops to contact me. The only way, unless you know like how Portland's set up, you won't know what I'm talking about. But it took the cops an hour to contact me. There's too much nonsense going on. This is why I tell everybody to carry. Get your concealed weapons permit. If you don't have your rights and you are able to get your rights, go get your rights. Get your rights back. If you can't have nothing, they have some nice pellet guns that can guaranteed kill a human. Because at this point, no, they don't care, man. And that's what I honestly feel about my boss. I feel like my boss doesn't care because he doesn't see what's going on down here. See, and I'm a person that I have not. I'm one of those people that all the random things happen to. Like, oh, that'll never happen. I'm that person that it'll never happen to. I'm that. That's why I don't go out. That's why I don't do really major things. When I go to certain places, I go to certain places. I go to the store. I go to like Trader Joe's, Safeway, Fred Meyer's. I go to those. I go to a pawn shop, a couple pawn shops. Maybe once every week. Maybe maybe twice. Yeah, I might go every week, depending. And that's just if I have anxiety and I'm trying to leave the house. That's it. But other than that, no, I'm not going and socializing and being around a bunch of people. I can't do it. I have too much anxiety for it. I am getting a lot better, but just how people are now, they're too unstable. It truly bothers me. It truly does. I think I'm going to buy a pepper gun since he doesn't want to buy one. I think I'm just gonna invest in one by myself, or see if I can talk to the owners of the building, because they don't understand what we go through down here. And like I said, this little knife of mine, it won't shine. It's not gonna do anything compared to a machete or an axe. To a machete, this isn't doing anything. This is gone. I'm not getting in a knife fight, and I don't know if y'all can tell, I'm not a runner. These folks out here doing drugs and homeless, they be out here running and hitting licks and all kinds of stuff. I'm not doing that. Now, if I can get close enough to you, you in trouble. But they're really not on that. I don't know. I just see our country going to so many lows. I want to get my family out of the city. I'm shooting for 40. 40, I want my land. I want it. Because I don't see it going on. All my views and stuff on YouTube are being banned or something. I don't know what's going on. Like, I understand I'm not monetized because I cuss, but that shouldn't take away my views, especially the views that I've already accumulated. That makes no sense. And somebody was saying maybe, no, I looked it up. Maybe they think that I'm buying views, so that's why they took some of the views away. But at this point, how long I've had my channel and I've been making videos and content, they would be able to tell if I'm buying views or not. And if I was to do something like that, I wouldn't buy views. I would buy subscribers to me. But I don't know how to do none of that. Like, I don't know how to do none of that. And plus, that's not authentic. I want my channel to be authentic. And plus, this is like something me and my daughter's doing. Like, my daughter likes to watch the numbers go up and stuff like that. Like, it's a kick for her. Because, and like I said, I'm not doing it for money. Like, this channel is not done for money. I don't put content up like that to get people's interest on that. I made this channel, or actually started recording and putting stuff out there because I'm tired of the way that my city is. That's it. That is the only reason why I did it. Because I want people to see how bad Portland is. If you want to move here, don't. But then, you know, a lot of people from other cities that come here love it. But I think that's everybody, because if you're from Portland, you hate it. But if you were somebody else and this is a fresh city for you, you love it. You're gonna love it because it's really nothing out here. That's the thing. It ain't nothing out here. You know, Portland reminds me a lot of Anchorage, Alaska, just because of how open it is and like all the surrounding cities. We got Portland, Gresham, Hillsborough, Beaverton, Clackamas, all those, just everything in that big area, oh small area. So Anchorage and in Alaska, Anchorage it's the same thing. Anchorage is like Portland. Then there's Diamond, Wasilla. What's the other one? Fairbanks. Like, it's all these other cities like farther out, but it's the same thing because there's nothing out there neither. But it's so much. It's so beautiful out there. Why are you stuck on there like that? Oh, that's because it's painted on there. That's why. But yeah, I just had to vent for a second because just thinking about it, it truly pisses me off. It really blows my mind that we can't depend on the police and anything. Because I really hate calling the cops. I don't know if that's just like like that little bit of streak that's left in me. But really looking at it, they don't do nothing. They for sure don't do nothing, especially since they killed that black dude, Floyd. Since they killed Floyd, they don't do nothing. Yeah, since they killed Homeboy, they don't do nothing. And I can't understand it. Because what's the tax money going for you guys? Why is it, what's it going to y'all for? And y'all aren't doing nothing. That's what I thought about being a cop. But I couldn't be a cop because I know in my heart somebody would end up killing me because I'd be crooked. I know I would be. That's why I'd never be a cop. I'd be a super crooked cop. But that's just because I know me as myself, and I'm honest with myself. I don't sugarcoat things or anything like that. Because as soon as you start lying to yourself, that's when, you don't hold yourself accountable, and all the bad things. I'm gonna start making videos like this instead of going live, and then start posting them on my channel. But y'all see what I look like right now. Matter of fact, let me give y'all a side. Let me give y'all a side. Y'all see the gut. Y'all see the gut. Y'all see the wideness. I'm as big as that door back there. But watch, give me 6 months. 6 months. Well, that was a little slaughter. Yeah. But yeah, 6 months though. I'm gonna show y'all. Cause I got this whole kick right now where I'm trying to change everything. Because I feel like I ain't gonna say that. I'm just trying to be the best of me. That's it. That's it.